My name's Lubaba. I will be your MC for today's funeral slash memorial event. I'm sure all of us have had an experience in Scarborough where the TTC has just not met our needs. And it's been far too long. I am going to get started with some of our speakers. We have some lovely folks here today from a handful of different organizations, as well as lots of individual residents.
One thing that we can also do is a free Go to TTC transfer. We have right behind us a wonderful Go Transit corridor, which a train should be passing by now any minute. We have that infrastructure in place. Let's use it. Let's implement it to help really alleviate riders from our congested buses. But at the end of the day, what we need most is funding. What we need most is prioritization of transit, not just in Scarborough, but all of Toronto. We're falling behind, and these things will keep happening if we don't step up.
Here we represent over 17,000 students, to which a high percentage are commuters and TTC users. The TTC has failed its users time and time again. The Eglinton Crosstown LRT, a project that has been ongoing for a decade and whose operation date has been delayed constantly, does not make transit riders confident in the TTC and Metrolinx. Metrolinx must also be held accountable in honoring the deadlines made for all Scarborough transit projects. This includes both the dedicated busway and the subway extension, which were set to be completed by 2025 and 2030 respectively. Transit in Scarborough is both unsatisfactory and insufficient, and so we need our leaders to fulfill their responsibilities by prioritizing our transit needs. Scarborough commuters have been advocating for equitable, accessible, and affordable transit in Toronto for decades. How many more rallies must we hold for the TTC, Metrolinx, and our governments to prioritize our demands?
I had a woman share with me that she was going to be retiring soon. She has about 4 or 5 years to go. She works downtown as a medical assistant. We know what shuttle buses are like in Scarborough in the wintertime. It's the equivalent of nightmare. One of the worries of residents, what's going to happen in the winter? We need our councillors, our mayor. We need TTC to see how this is impacting us, how it's impacting our daily lives, our livelihood, our relationships with our families, and just in general, our livelihood. It's not just a small change, a small alteration to our daily commute. It's having domino effects on our lives as residents in Scarborough. Rest in peace, Scarborough RT.
But we need to be counted as very important, and we need to be counted as we are a priority. So again, I am the newly elected MPP for Scarborough Guildwood. I want to begin by thanking you for having me and for your support for the people of Scarborough. Now we have a train as broken as those promises, with no commitment from Premier Ford to make things right. We need, yes, we need. Why aren't they making their voices heard for Scarborough? Are they afraid to speak up and do their jobs, or do they just not care? They come out for elections saying they'll make things right. The government. Yeah.
Support. Like, just put up your hand if you took the RT. Everybody, right? Yeah. So when on my way here, when I was coming, I had two individuals actually who came with me, and just passing by, I said, I'm going to this rally and it's about the Scarborough RT, and they're like, what do you mean? And this is like international students who just came few couple of months ago. One of them came just recently and said, but like I just took the RT. What do you mean? What are we gonna do? You've got the RT that's being decommissioned without a real plan. Shameful. Shame on Doug Ford and his entire government for leaving Scarborough behind every single time. And I want to end with a big chant, and I've been thinking about this. When I say Scarborough, you say matters. Woo! Scarborough! Matters! Scarborough! Matters! Scarborough! Matters! Now when I say transit, you say matters. Transit! Matters! Transit! Matters! Transit! Matters! Scarborough Transit! Matters!